Okay. So, um, this is called function overloading. Basically, we have two of the same functions, right? Same name. They're called basically the same functionality, so to speak. They're both printing out a line, or rather, printing out a string. Um, However, how does it? How does this code know which function to use? Right? Both exact same name. Uh, the thing is, the thing that separates these two functions is the parameters that are set when creating the function. And in this case, this print number, this takes in an integer. Okay. And this print number takes in a float. So from there, when this is called, whatever's passed, the data type that is passed to this function, it's going to use that the corresponding function. So in this case, we have an int, which is the first print number, int of 54, and the second print number is taking in a float. Okay, so that's why over here when we run it, you'll see I am printing an integer, 54, right? I am printing a float, 32.4896. However, let's see if we do print, if we pass a to it, you'll see that I am printing an integer is gonna print twice. Okay, there we go. I printed twice. So that, like I said, whatever is being passed in, the data type that's being passed in is actually going to be the function that's going to be called. Okay, so since the int is passed to this function, so everything, since the int is passed to this function, this print number is called. Sorry, I should highlight that. You might not see my cursor, but this function is called. And since a float is passed here, on line 17, then this function is called. It's not going to be the first point print number. It's going to be the second one. But yeah, it all depends on the data type that is passed in. That's how C++ distinguishes the two different functions. And that's function overloading.